Whoa, 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 whoa. Super.
Look at us. Look at us go.
Look at us late. Wow. I haven't been this late in a
That's-
while.
It's true, but like in the grand scheme of things, we've been probably 45 minutes late before, haven't we?
I think so, yeah.
That excuses anything else.
Exactly. We've been worse.
Yeah.
Still uphill from that.
hmm
Yeah.
Exactly. If you're complaining, you're a jerk.
Like
That's
we
all
would
I'm
be
saying.
so proud if we looked at if the past us could see where we are today.
Oh yeah.
We'd be so proud.
We'd be so 100%.
Yeah. But now we're cynical.
Oh, I was never cynical before.
Oh, we need to do better.
Yeah. Or we could try and do worse so today doesn't seem as bad too.
Well, that might happen.
Yeah.
We still don't know if we're gonna play Star Wars or not.
It's true. We could replace it with a DS game.
Oh yeah, perfect. Because those have been
Yeah.
running extra smooth as well for the past month.
Mhm. I mean, it would be an interesting playthrough if I could beat Ghost Trick without any dialogue.
Just me doing all the dialogue.
It'd be as impressive as that guy beating Sekiro blindfolded.
Yeah. Yeah, we were setting that VR is just being a crazy pain. And I don't know why,
Yeah.
because it worked fine last time. Oh, no, you know what? Since Psychonauts, I played Pistol Whip.
Did you on stream? Or did you just play it on your own?
No, yeah, on stream when you were gone.
Oh,
one day.
wow.
It was the day that I did, it was the Wolverine week.
Oh, right, when you
And
beat
then
Wolverine.
Friday, I got my PlayStation 5, and I played some Astrobot and some Deathloop and some
Right.
Pistol Whip.
You had to test out VR.
Yeah, exactly. And it worked, so I don't know why it's being a jerk now.
I don't know.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Otherwise,
I forgot you were trying to set it up on the PS5 this time. I kind of thought you were doing it on the PS4 for some reason. So
Yeah, well, and I was confused. Like I was in a rush, so it was confusing me. Like I moved things over where the PS4 was, and it wasn't even there. And I was like, oh wait,
perfect. It's it really is the one thing that makes me want to quest more than anything else.
It's true. I played one.
Like just fucking slap it on and you're good to go.
Yep. No goddamn camera.
Yeah.
I don't know why it needs a camera. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
Like, cause you
It's
got
stupid.
like with PlayStation VR, if you turn around, it loses the headset.
It's true. So you can never truly look around.
Yeah. Whereas Oculus, you're just like totally free. No wires even. I'll get one someday. I will.
It's crazy.
I will.
That there's technology for you.
Mm-hmm. So have you heard of this guy named Super Humman?
No, yeah, I have not.
He's just like a social media guy. He seems to be getting bigger and bigger though. He's good at what he does. He goes, this, this is he goes, all right, he does wrestling moves. He's like, today we're gonna jump. I got a bunch of barbed wire and a cactus, a bunch of Legos, and we're gonna do this. Okay, this is for all the juggalos and juggalettes out there. Do not try this at home. Hope you enjoy it. Whoop whoop. He does that every time. That's his intro.
So he's super sincere about it.
Oh yeah. And then he backflips, or front flips onto things.
That's cool.
Really painfully, like yeah. And then he's like, ah,
Like he's just
cut,
not a fit guy to.
every time.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's great. He's superhuman. Oh yeah, he takes off his shirt, and then he's like, "Let's do this shit!" Whoop whoop. And then he jumps.
Is he in good shape to be doing these wrestling moves, or is he?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know.
He's what I imagine when I think of a juggalo.
Every time I think of, every time he does it, it's like, how is his body not scarred and horrible every time?
His name is just Superhuman?
Something like that. It's spelled wrong though, I think.
How did you find him?
it's just on Facebook. I just scroll past, and then you see this guy, and he's like, "Today, jumping on through a table and onto barbed wire and Legos."
I honestly don't even know what to Google to find this guy.
This is for all the jugglettes out there. Whoop whoop. Do not try this at home. Hope you enjoy it. Whoop whoop.
I guess he's been on Tosh.0, so he is kind of like.
Oh yeah, it's 2 M's. That's what it is.
He's been around forever too.
Super Humman. I know, like he keeps doing it.
Huh. That's kind of where I see us being at some point.
It's the dedication.
But I'm having a hard time finding a good video. Okay, here's a video of him.
Now he's going to appear at Joey Janela's curtain, whatever that is.
Oh, it is the barbed wire cactus Legos video you just said.
Nice. That's like the most recent one, I think.
Is he a little person?
No.
Okay, he has really strange proportions.
Oh yeah, and then he goes, "Fuck this shit." All right, that's what he says. And there was one where he like went through a table, but one of the chairs that was holding up the table or something, like he smashed his head on that, and that one looked really painful.
What a weird guy.
Wait, and then he's going to AEW?
He's on AEW? What?
Or he's going to AEW? Like I don't know. Before heading off to AEW.
Interesting.
Who's that? Do you know Alex Donnelly?
No idea who Alex Donnelly is either.
I don't know.
I watch AEW every week.
Well, I don't know if he's there, but...
Oh, this time he's doing something involving a weed whacker? What the fuck?
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Ah! I don't know about this. He just let some guy take a weed whacker to his leg.
Oh, that's not as good.
But then he jumped into some barbed wire
at
a table.
Good. Yeah. One time he did 3. That was pretty impressive.
What's his end game? What a weird fucker.
He's pretty huge now. It seems like he's gotten giant. One of the Google things is just, what does Super Humman say? What do they say? Whoop whoop.
Oh, man. What a wild dude. Huh. Oh, because... I just don't get it. Was on a
they just get sponsored.
Superhuman official Twitter, age 23, actor / stuntman. I don't know if you can call yourself a stuntman.
Was on a TV show called Tosh.0.
Yep. Very good.
Oh yeah, the cat. Yeah, that was the most recent one. The cactus.
177,000 followers. Like that's a lot.
Yeah, man. I haven't followed him yet.
Huh.
Someday though.
Wow. And he's doing all these videos lately as a tribute to Jon Moxley, it looks like, because that guy just came back to wrestling after rehab. So why not fuck up your body a little bit for him? What a weird thing.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem like something that would randomly pop up and because isn't that still considered explicit violence? Like, don't they not let that happen?
Oh, it's it would be like it's sponsored, right? So he would have paid for an ad, and then whatever Facebook's algorithms are figuring. I think I confuse Facebook's algorithms all the time because I get such a variety of stuff. Like they just don't know what I want.
It's probably because I was talking about wrestling in your apartment that showed up then.
Maybe, but I've seen that for like at least a year. Superhuman.
Oh wow, he's been around. Wow.
Yeah, like I just every once in a while,
part of your life for that
just
long?
Be scrolling past, and then be like, "Oh, there's Superhuman. What's he jumping into this time?" Just brawl all the juggalos and juggalettes out there.
That's the thing. He might be the #1 juggalo, as far as I know.
Yeah, he shouts them out every time.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit. Whoop whoop. Yeah, pretty amazing.
That's crazy. Whoop whoop indeed.
Here's to you, Superhuman.
I, the thing is, like, I don't even respect what he's doing. He's just found the
I
dumbest lane to go down, and he's
respect his
going down it.
commitment.
Okay, yeah, you can respect the hustle. That's true.
Exactly.
But, like, a lot of internet people, I'm like, oh, I could easily do that. And this guy, I could. I'm never gonna fucking do something like that, though.
We
That's
could get
some
more
wild
followers
shit.
that way.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. If I started hurting myself badly,
Yeah, exactly. I know. We need a
or
good
just
punishment for when we fail, like a no swearing challenge or something.
jump into a board of barbed wire.
Fuck this shit. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, man. What a life. He
Yeah.
doesn't
I don't know.
he
We need
doesn't seem
something
to mind
slightly
taking his shirt
painful.
off, considering how fucked up his body has become.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
It's all his back, though.
That's true. He doesn't show his back.
Yeah.
Uh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know what we need. We need to find a balance there between painful but not too painful.
But painful and humiliating, but not. And we also don't want it to be too humiliating. Like, it's got to
Exactly.
be something that an average human would be amazed by, but not disgusted by.
Exactly. I don't know. Like for me, I could probably just do like a shot of hot sauce or something, some super hot sauce. But you wouldn't mind that.
I mean, I wouldn't like it. I've stopped hot sauce lately because it's just not worth it on the other end.
Right.
That's kind of
It's just become too
it's
much.
lost its fun.
More effort than it's worth, like alcohol.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know. We should just get a tattoo gun. We have to give ourselves a small piece of a tattoo every time.
Yeah. It might hurt.
Probably.
What if we just have to give ourselves like an invisible tattoo? Like there's no ink in it.
Oh, you just use the knee. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
We could probably just buy a big box of empty syringes in that case.
Oh God, that would just be a gross feeling. I mean,
Yeah,
it'd be gross with
absolutely.
the ink too, but you would just at least see the process happening, rather than just something like
we're
sucking
learning
and
about
needling your
tattoos.
skin. Yeah. Gross.
That's all.
Gross.
Pretty gnarly.
But
that's
the maybe
internet
like a
for you.
little shocker.
Yeah.
Shock device.
I had like the TENS device. Have that go off, and
What's that?
that's the thing that makes your muscles contract and loosen really quickly.
Is that like like a taser sort of?
I don't think so. But I guess like at its very basic level, it does just shoot electrical impulses through your muscle.
Right.
But it's the thing that Tiny wanted us to use so we could feel the pain of childbirth.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and then a lot of people use it for therapy. Like people use it for a lot of reasons.
That would be good actually.
It fucking hurts. I've got my Lotus mat here. That thing fucking hurts too.
Oh yeah, that's
that
too hard
thing just,
to set up.
Makes your
Kovacs
back
is
look like
here.
it's just covered in wounds.
Yeah, that would be just too hard to get into.
Totally.
Kovacs says we're talking Star Wars. I guess we are. We were gonna play some Star Wars, but that might not happen anymore.
It might not. That's true.
But Kovacs is here to complain about the Book of Boba Fett. That's awesome. I haven't watched it, but people seem pretty.
Yeah, me neither.
Not too keen on it.
Are they just bored, or?
But it sounds like there's some cool action sequences, at least.
That's cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some of those, but I don't know if I'll watch it at all in the end.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
We'll see.
It might be one of those things that turns around halfway through, too, and people are like, oh, it's actually great.
You have to watch the ending, because, Yoda shows up.
Just watch 8 hours and it'll be good.
Oh wow. Worst episode of a TV show you've ever seen? Episode 3?
Wow. I feel like you've got to just be overstating.
That's pretty harsh.
Totally.
Like, have you seen
like public access?
yeah. Yeah. Like YTV shows?
Yeah, but like then maybe it's a difference between worse and would rather watch. Because like I would probably rather watch an episode of Uh-Oh than the Book of Boba Fett, but I bet Book of Boba Fett's better than Uh-Oh.
Right, but I mean, like, like Student Bodies was one of the things that came into my head.
Oh yeah,
like the teen shows.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Kovac says no. The action sequence in episode 3 was god awful. Worst CGI and chase scene in history, and he's serious.
What?
I don't know. Think of a slow-moving chase on futuristic rascal scooters.
That sounds really exciting. I'd like to do that in my future.
Weird. That makes me kind of want to see it now.
Watch Boba Fett to see how bad it is.
Yeah, if it's that bad. Like, I thought it was just bad. And that's not interesting. But if it's that bad, now I want to see it. That's a special thing.
True.
Kovac says it's going to be a cult classic. I don't know. I feel like the internet hasn't had the reaction you've had. Like
the internet seems kind of muted on it.
Yeah, it's like they just seem to be like, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, but that's not good enough for Disney.
No, exactly. It's not a hit for sure.
Yeah. Totally.
Let me see here. We got Frago Rock coming back too. That's at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's crazy. I feel like there should be some exciting movies in the near future.
84% on the tomato meter and 61% audience score.
Huh.
So the people don't love it, but it's not coming. Like it's not
the worst show ever made.
Yeah, like the internet has not come to this conclusion
yet. Maybe Kovacs is a thought leader.
Kovacs wants us to do a reaction video too. 61% is bad for Star. Well, yeah,
but compared to all other things,
it's not worst thing of all. It's not like really bad. Like,
yeah.
Up Last Jedi.
Like, would you rather be watching Boba Fett or like old reruns of The Apprentice? That's got to be worse television at this point.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm surprised they did. It didn't feel like there was much hype for Book of Boba Fett either. Like it just sort of came.
Yeah, see, Kovacs, Last Jedi has a 42% audience score.
Wow.
Shockingly, Rise of the Skywalker has an 86% audience score.
What's Solo at? That's got it. Didn't everyone hate Solo?
Like that last trilogy is way more hated than the Boba Fett.
Interesting. So but then movies and TV, I don't know. It is just the angry Star Wars people writing these reviews for both of them, I guess.
What?
I'm just like, because people's expectations for a Star Wars movie versus the TV show is probably different too, though.
Yeah, they're lowered. Yeah.
For the TV show, yeah. So I think people would have been harsher on the movies as a result. So it probably balances out to be both equally unmemorable, but I don't know. I'm not going to watch either.
I can't find it. Like, Solo is ridiculously hard to find.
Weird.
It's just SOLO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's like Solo, a Star Wars story or something.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
There we go.
Were you finding like what, Free Solo and...
Man, poor Aldrin Eindrick.
Who's that?
He was the star.
Of Solo? I did not even know his name.
He just like he had one of like this huge, like it was such a big deal that he was cast as the young Han Solo, and then nobody gave a shit.
No.
It's at 64% audience score.
Okay. So fine. Well,
Yeah. So, which was like that's about where Boba Fett's sitting right now.
right. Well, Solo's my favorite Star Wars thing I've ever seen, so maybe I would like Boba Fett.
Yeah, Kovacs loves Solo, but that's the thing. Kovacs loves Solo, and Diz doesn't like Boba Fett.
Huh. Weird.
So like Star Wars fans, they're all over the place.
Absolutely. It does, depending on when you came into the franchise, determines the level of anger you have towards it seems.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I haven't heard that take before about Boba Fett.
Because, like, McKinley got into Star Wars with Episode 2 and Episode 3, and as a result of that, he's never been disappointed by Star Wars, I feel like.
No, exactly. Yeah, there's that second generation that whole thing.
Where they're just used to a kind of crappy sci-fi thing, and so it's all...
with
just
like
the crappy sci-fi with a huge universe.
Yeah, exactly. Tons of lore. Yeah. And memorable characters.
Totally.
Interesting though. That makes me want to watch it.
Yeah.
I want to see some bad
maybe
Boba.
Episode 3 only, though.
Bad Boba. That's what they should have called it.
Oh, bad Boba.
Oh, the bad Boba.
You think that there's anyone who's opened a boba tea place that's been Boba Fett themed?
That would be great. It's a great idea. Boba tea?
Absolutely. Yeah.
They better have that at the Star Wars Disney World area.
Totally. I think you open it up next to Darth Vapor as well.
They wouldn't do that at Disney World though.
That's true,
here.
Yeah. That is here. Well, it's not. It's gone now, I think.
Oh, is it?
They closed?
I don't know.
They changed their name to it's just Station Vape Zone or something stupid.
Or like cannabis accessories or something.
Yeah. Just a generic name.
Yeah, basically because a weed store opened up right next to them.
Totally.
So they're like, okay, just come here for the paraphernalia.
Crazy. It's insane how many paraphernalia stores there are now. Considering all the weed stores also sell paraphernalia.
Yeah, exactly. And Canna Cabana is so cheap.
That's the thing.
Anyway.
Darth Vapor got it for so cheap because he was using the dark side of the Force to do it. Oh, man.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm ready to go to sleep.
The game Demon X Machina was apparently an Armored Core spiritual successor. I never got that vibe.
I had no idea. I thought it was like a top-down shooter for some reason.
No, it's side-scrolling.
Huh. Or, yeah, shoot 'em up, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh.
It's going to be free soon, apparently. What were you going to talk about before we...
I was just because the Hitman stuff came out on PC and everyone's angry about it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's to the point where they've disabled the Hitman Reddit because there was so much abuse being hurled at people. And
what are they so mad about?
It's crazy. I guess it's buggy as hell, and the VR is terrible, and the new elusive Target Arcade doesn't even work. And,
wow!
Just sounds, yeah.
Wow.
People got angry.
Why? Yeah, it's so weird. Why release it?
Why release it? And then people were also really angry that it was a full price game still, which that's crazy because now it's 3 games in one. So
yeah,
it's justified full price game.
Yeah, totally.
But I don't know. People just got so angry.
Gamers like to do that.
They do. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
No, what's Graveyard Keeper, Kovacs?
I did get disappointed by the fact that you can't carry over your unlocks from the PlayStation to the Xbox.
Right.
And I had unlocked literally everything on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that again.
I'm still playing Death's Door?
Nah. I started it. I'll probably go back to it here and there.
Oh, it's like Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon? That's cool. It's not.
Oh, that sounds stressful.
Yeah, it sounds like work. Those games always just seemed like work to me.
Yeah. Do they have? If it doesn't have a timer, I'm into it. Get rid of the timer aspect, and I'm more interested.
I do like the idea of it being a graveyard keeper, though. Like, what are you doing?
That is weird.
You growing?
It'd be cool if it was like trying to be accurate, like it's a graveyard simulation game.
Totally, it's got to be a thrill ride. Yeah, Kovac says people say Stardew's relaxing, but I hate having to get back before nighttime.
I hate it. I just hate that feeling. And feeling like I didn't water all my plants right today, so now tomorrow's a way to write off too.
It depends. I don't think Stardew Valley would be for me, but like I don't mind that in in a Pikmin game.
Right.
If it's done right.
Huh. I that's still the worst part about Pikmin for me, for sure.
But Pikmin 2 is my least favorite, and that's the one where they got rid of it.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Yeah, 3 had the right balance. 1 was a little too 1 you pretty much had to play twice.
Yeah.
Ghosts and Goblins, the original graveyard keeper. Oh man. Except all the corpses.
I guess you kind of were keeping graveyards in that.
Oh, tired.
Yeah. I can feel myself getting more tired as it goes on today.
I know, right? Too bad we don't have Star Wars. Man, I'd love to.
True. If Star Wars doesn't work, I don't even know what we're gonna play.
I know exactly.
I do have one idea if it doesn't work in Windjammers. That would probably.
Oh yeah, Windjammers. Yeah. That'd be good.
But I hope that the PlayStation or the.
I just don't know why. Yeah, it's not coming through the TV.
Crazy. Is it plugged into it properly? Right.
Maybe the Elgato popped out. In which case, I had to restart the stream.
Is it going through to the computer?
I think so, but I can't tell. Like I said, maybe the plug popped out or something, and I'd have to restart the stream.
Well, just like happens, in OBS, there's no video though.
No.
Oh, okay. So like if there's video in OBS, that's good enough because you can just wear the helmet and we'll get the video in OBS. But...
Oh yeah, exactly. I know. I'm gonna quickly try turning on my Xbox.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, we can talk about
games.
Oh yeah, games.
Games. Yeah.
You know what else? I actually promoted some of our posts. I've been promoting the Game of the Year posts.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we've been getting some good followers, especially off the Death's Door one.
People are into Death's Door for some reason. That's weird.
Yeah,
crazy. 2 of my 3 Game of the Year games came out on Game Pass on the same day as each other.
Yeah, that's good. That is crazy. And then the other one's on Game Pass, so
the other one's on Game. You can play my whole Game of the Year on Game Pass.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you've never paid for Game of the Year or Game Pass before, you can do it for $1 in the first month.
Yeah,
that's
2 months.
Such fucking insane value.
PC, yeah. PC one's like 2 or 3 months for $1 right now.
That's crazy.
And now they own Activision. Phil Spencer was quoted as saying, "I was looking at the IP list and I was like, oh man, they got Guitar Hero and King's Quest. I mean, let's go."
Who cares about King's Quest?
I don't know, but he threw that in there.
I like the Guitar Hero.
How's it going? Look, we got you on the board. With Close Enough Toys was so nice to buy you a sub. What
a genius of a person.
Yeah, well, Microsoft's just not going to stop till they own everything.
It would be so cool. If they partnered with who is music nowadays. They would have to partner with like Spotify or something like that to make a Google Guitar Hero game.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy.
That's what I'd like.
Yeah, do like a Vib Ribbon type of thing and just make it like
Yeah,
any
that just
any
oh, you can
song
just pull any. Oh my
on
god, that'd be so good.
Spotify.
There's no chance, but that would be so good.
Truly the best of us. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Close Enough Toys, yeah.
Also, The Last of Us.
Super nice guy, yeah. Unbelievably nice. Freak, like it's
Hell
a
yeah.
fault. It's their fault. Yeah, it creeps me out. What were we just talking about? Game Pass.
Oh yeah, Game
Activision
Pass.
Madness.
Feel good.
Guitar Hero, Spotify. Yeah. Just
That
do
would be so fun.
Just do that.
Like it would be dumb because you probably would have to have a Spotify subscription to do it.
Oh yeah,
But
for sure. And then it'd probably be a subscription. The game would be a subscription service as well, I bet.
yeah.
And then what are they going to do? They'll never make plastic guitar controllers again.
We've gone beyond that.
Yeah, they can't. They'll never sell again.
No. So then, well, yeah, then it really is impossible.
Yeah. I don't know what else you do.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Because like I would also like Rock Band to come back.
A roll-up guitar or something. You're like
but there's no chance Rock Band. Remember Konami had that drum kit that was just on the floor and you just banged the air. That
right.
Drums.
Maybe they could do that. Maybe
Everybody
it'll just be, oh
that.
man, that'd be unbelievable if they figured out a way to make Air Guitar Hero.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you make that fun to play.
Well, I mean, it'd be like a theremin, basically. Like so,
theremin,
or I guess VR is the other way to do a Guitar Hero.
Oh yeah, that's true. But then, like the tactility is what made Guitar Hero so amazing.
Yeah, I know, and like your fingers wouldn't be set up right.
Totally.
Yeah. Everyone has a Guitar Hero and drum set in their basement right now. Exactly. Yeah, there was a Donkey Kong drum. Yeah, the bongos.
I ended up throwing my guitar or my Rock Band drums away because a bunch of pieces went missing, and without the legs, it's pointless to own that.
Yeah. Oh, Cyrus Black still has the whole Rock Band set in a hockey bag, waiting for the second coming of rock.
Absolutely,
it's coming. Yeah.
The last Guitar Hero game that ever came out looked so cool. The one that was an MTV produced one, and you could there was just a channel you could switch to that was just music videos playing all day, and you would play along with the music videos.
Right. Yeah.
That's so cool.
I know. They tried. They tried to give our plastic instruments new purpose, but we didn't. We were past it.
We just weren't ready for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there's so many out there. It'd be kind of crazy to be like, let's make a new game that supports all your old shit.
That would be nuts.
That'd be interesting.
It would be truly nuts.
I'd probably crack it out. I still have mine.
Where does Cyrus Black keep his hockey equipment if all his Rock Band stuff is in the hockey bag? Is hockey equipment in a Rock Band box?
Oh yeah.
Must be.
It's in a rolling case.
Totally.
In his guitar case.
In his guitar case,
yeah.
Right. And he sold his guitar to buy a mustache comb. So.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Where does he keep his mustache comb then?
Yeah.
Not his guitar case.
I can't imagine needing a mustache comb. Like, I've had varying degrees of mustache in my life, and I've never had to comb it.
Well, yeah, but you're not trying.
I'm not competing.
For mustaches.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for your mustache. You're not trying for mustache. Yeah. People who want to, show off their mustache, they have a mustache comb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched, do you know that Netflix documentary show, We Are the Champions?
No.
Oh, it's, every episode is about, a different crazy sport or activity that people get way into and they compete at. And there was an episode I watched yesterday about fantasy hairstyling.
Oh, wow.
The competitions about that. And it was so amazing because they not only do they wear these incredibly huge wigs that look like animals and stuff, but they are doing a show putting it on and attaching these wigs. So like one of the guys is flying through the air with the person attaching it to their head.
Oh,
And,
wow.
like there's all kinds of dance. It's really incredible.
That is amazing. How does that come about?
I don't know, but and the winner gets a wrestling championship belt, and I guess it's been going for like 35 years or something.
That's great.
Yeah.
That is the most fitting. Yeah, that makes more sense to have a belt in that
Totally
competition. Kovac says that would look kind of badass showing up for a hockey game with your equipment and your guitar case. It would, actually.
It's true. But people would think it was a minigun in your guitar case.
Cyrus doesn't hockey. He's got giraffe ankles and can't skate. But he does have a beard comb.
You can play hockey with a beard comb, I've heard.
You can. Yeah.
Yeah.
That counts as hockey equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Technically. Every hockey player needs one.
Yep. Absolutely. Otherwise, they kick you out of the league.
Giraffe ankles. They have those giant ankles, don't they? What's with giraffe ankles?
I think they have very slender ankles for how tall they are.
Oh, maybe. They need that to it's like, oh, I guess so. Because otherwise you'd be so spindly.
That's the thing.
Right? You need that big weight.
Giraffes have those thin ankles, but they got those big chunky knees.
No, they don't have giant ankles?
I don't think so. I don't know. Do I have to look up giraffe ankles?
I am. Oh yeah, they got their knees and their ankles are chunky. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, and it does look like you could kick the leg out from a giraffe really easily if you wanted to, though.
Yeah, it'd have to be like really dumb.
Oh, absolutely.
See you coming, yeah.
No, I'm not saying it would be a good move.
Yeah, it's just weird because they have like their calf or whatever, like the space between their knee and their ankle is very thin.
Yeah.
But then they got these big bulges. That probably helps them balance. Look at that.
Oh, that's why everyone loves giraffes. They're big bulges.
Big leg bulges. And they tell great boners.
Giraffes do have great boners.
Giraffes are crazy though. What was it? It was like a Planet Earth, I think, episode. But like the new one, Planet Earth 2, where it was like you saw like a giraffe running from a pack of lions.
Oh gosh.
And like the giraffe just like ran over them basically.
Right. Oh, they
no
just
problem.
Wow.
Yeah.
The giraffes defeated the lions?
They kept running, ran away from them eventually.
Right.
But like the lions got on them and got a couple points, and like they just like kicked them off.
And the lions didn't end up stealing like a giraffe baby or something, because
no, they were going after the giraffe baby. That was the one that got away. I love that he arbitrarily picked an animal with spindly legs and it has devolved into giraffe boner talk. That's how it goes on this show. You never know. We're always looking for a tangent.
Anything has a 25% chance to evolve into boner talk.
Well, that's true. And a chance to just evolve into a 20-minute conversation.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, we went for 20 minutes once on mantis shrimp. That was a good episode.
I mean, that was interesting. It was
fascinating.
Difference.
Yeah, everything's giraffe ankles are also fascinating,
but not like unheard of. Those mantis shrimp were fucking wild.
Oh yeah, because they have the strongest punch in the animal kingdom.
Absolutely, even stronger than a Donkey Kong.
Yep. Donkey Kong punch is a totally different thing.
Yep.
Yeah, pistol shrimp. Cyrus Flax says, and they punch so hard that they make like a mini black hole, like a mini void.
Right, there's an absence of anything in it, and it just sucks inward. That's so cool.
I know. And then we watched that video of a guy getting punched by one.
Yeah.
And he's like, holy shit, that hurts.
But then at the same time, I would expect the strongest punch in the animal kingdom to hurt more than that.
Oh, he was.
But
He
it's
was. I remember him being
precise.
like really hurt and being like, you guys have no idea how much this hurts." And he had like a huge gash in his leg.
Oh right, yeah, it did just punch through.
Yeah, it just went like. That'd be a fun thing to be.
Yeah.
What can even stand up to a mantis shrimp?
What can even stand up to a mantis shrimp? I think on a size by size basis, like a lion could beat a mantis shrimp pretty easily.
I don't think so. Got to just get a few good punches in.
Huh.
Oh man, I want to see a mantis shrimp fight various creatures now.
Yeah.
What can beat a
I'd be
mantis
into
shrimp?
that.
Did you see that dude who intentionally stung himself with every bug to create a pain scale? I remember hearing
Isn't
about
that like Coyote Johnson or whatever his name is?
Or is that from Killer 7?
Oh yeah. It was just a guy who made a whole career of getting bit by every animal that was out there.
Yeah, man. Like, wow. I don't know. How do people find those kind of careers?
Yeah, I don't like. He must have been way into pain already.
Kovacs has made a career getting stung by bees.
That's true. Would you be interested in getting stung by other things, Kovacs?
Yeah. Aren't you interested in how much other things hurt to be stung by compared to how much bees hurt to be stung by?
Oh yeah.
You can like start a pain scale.
That's right.
Nose is the worst. Ouch.
Nose is the worst place to be stung. What about? I bet he hasn't been stung on the scrotum. That's got to hurt more.
Coyote Johnson sounds like a furry porn name.
I always heard for tattoos, it's the knees and the palms of the hand are supposed to be the worst thing.
Oh, palm of the hand that made me just like get goosebumps.
Yeah, that would be really bad.
Oh, that would be a nightmare. There's so many nerves in there.
It's just all nerves. Although, actually, at this point in my life, I think I do have some dead spots in my hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like from an injury or something, or?
I don't know, or just overuse. I'm not sure. There's just some areas there I don't feel too much.
I don't think mine do. Oh yeah, I plucked some nose hairs, and sometimes you cry.
Yeah. You know what's plucking ear hairs hurts 100 times worse than plucking nose hairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, that would be gross. I feel like that would be a gross feeling.
It's not a good feeling.
But I've never done it.
It'll come with age. Gotta get a hair trimmer, my dude. I mean, yeah, I could, but like plucking nose hairs is kind of a gratifying feel. Like it's a good pain almost.
Yeah, but you're talking about ear hair.
Ear hair is fucked up and awful. Yeah.
Because says a guy made a bee sting pain scale and nose was the worst. Scrotum was not.
Wow.
He tested it. Someone did the science.
Got himself stung on the scrotum.
As posted the scale for us.
Okay, but then like, what about like getting stung on the insides? What if you swallowed a live bee and it stung your inner stomach or your esophagus?
Oh, okay. He's talking. Wait. Oh man. Is he getting stung like inside the nostril? Or would it just like expand? I don't know. Weird. He said nostril. But I guess that could be outside as well. Nostril. Like nostril's 9. The next highest stuff. Oh wait, upper lips an 8.7.
Oh. I remember when I was a kid, we went to the park with some friends, and the kid brother got stung inside the mouth. That seemed horrible. Yeah.
But the next thing down is our 7s, and you got scrotum is on the same level as palm, cheek, and armpit.
When they say cheek, do they mean inner cheek or outer cheek?
I guess they mean outer cheek.
Oh, and I guess the penis shaft hurts more than the scrotum.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, by a factor of 0.3.
Who knew?
This guy does. This guy.
There you go. Yeah.
He knew. You
Huh.
did the science.
I feel like between the toes would hurt a lot too.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Armpits right up there.
Oh yeah, you did
Middle
middle toe
finger is the
tip.
worst fingertip? That's weird.
I would think, yeah, all the fingertips would be so painful.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, we've learned
I
so
I still
much.
maintain it would hurt the most on the scrotum.
Well, you'll have to do your own science and prove this guy wrong.
Because the thing with the scrotum is you're gonna like once you're stung, yeah, that hurts, but then you have to like tend to the area, which is also gonna be awful.
This guy says like the lowest I can find is 2.3, and one is middle toe tip. I feel like that would hurt.
And upper arm. Huh.
Upper arm, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. The middle, same with the toes. Actually, more than my feet. I like my feet get so cold sometimes. I don't feel a whole shitload on my feet.
Oh, I would well, the toes. I just feel like that would be awful, especially when you have to walk on
Yeah, and if it's anything like stubbing a toe, that would be terrible.
it. Yeah, and then skull is also a 2.3. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, I can't think of anything to do to fix this. Is the problem?
It's still not doing its thing.
Oh wait, right. I was gonna go turn on my Xbox. Keep discussing pain in body.
Oh, I love pain. It's my favorite thing. I'm trying to think of the most physical pain I've ever endured.
I don't think I've done by these.
I got stung last summer on the back of the head, but it didn't really like. Oh yeah, skull up there is a 2.3. I was gonna say it didn't hurt much.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah. I remember it's basically the equivalent of someone like flicking you really, really hard, but still how much are you gonna hurt someone with a flick?
I don't think I had it all plugged in. Right.
The PlayStation?
Yeah.
Perfect. I
Okay. Well, that's
believe
working. Okay,
you
let me try
fixed it.
Ooh.
It was some of the most intense pain I ever had. I remember I was in summer camp as a kid and we were caving and my kneecap came out of the socket while we were in the cave.
Oh, in the
That
cave.
was fucking
Oh,
crazy.
I
In the cave, and I was a kid, and we were like rappelling down, and people had to carry me out. It was
oh,
horrible.
it might be like a tight space.
It was a really tight space. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It probably has made it so I'm never gonna go caving in my life, which is crazy because we're gonna play Spelunky later today. Very
That's
exciting.
right.
Cyrus shot a framing staple through his fingertip
Oh.
meat side to nail side, and it got stuck in the nail. Oh, fuck you, man! So like the
Oh.
head of the nail oh was in your nail. Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah. That's just lose the finger.
I
Rough
remember
one.
once when I was a really little kid, I did a thing, well, probably like 8. I did a thing where I took all our family's bikes and put them upside down on the front lawn and like head to back so I could turn the crank on one bike and it would turn all the wheels all the way down because they were all touching.
Yeah.
And I got them going super fast and then I put my finger against it and it went right through to the bone. I could see my bone from the wheel burning it away.
Ah.
That was horrible. But that's just
Terrible.
something I more so remember from relatives telling me about it now.
Right. Yeah, like I barely remember when I was a kid when I smashed my teeth on the on a rock.
Oh my
And then
god.
I told this story before because I got silver teeth for some reason.
Right, yeah.
I was given like 5 silver teeth in the front of my.
You're the coolest fucking kid.
I had a fucking grill, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like jumping on pillows, and then there was like a place in front of the fireplace that was like a rock
Oh
pad.
no. See
Yeah,
this If I ever have kids, I'm just gonna shackle them down. They're not allowed to move because they're just gonna hurt themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just slipped on one and fell teeth first into the rock.
That's fucked up and horrible.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't really remember it. Like, I just
No.
know what happened.
I'm trying to think of some other.
Having silver teeth at all. It seems so weird to me now.
Did your parents keep your silver teeth?
I think so.
They like because I know my parents kept all my baby teeth, and that's disgusting. But silver teeth are cool.
Yeah. We get some money with them.
Absolutely. I wish I had a golden tooth.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be pretty sweet. I've got a gap. I could fill it with a golden tooth. Maybe that's what I should get done. Oh, I don't like the thought of pulling a nail out of your finger with pliers.
Oh,
That's
man. Oh.
that's like that's some saw
That's
shit.
awful. This time last year, I was regrowing a nail.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep. Smashed in the car door. And yeah, lost the nail.
Yeah, that's horrible. I know my sister got her hair pulled into a blender. I think we talked about that on stream before too.
I don't remember if we talked about this. One of my cousins,
Yeah.
when she was pretty young, like maybe 12-ish,
Right.
was on like a treadmill. Then it was against a wall.
Oh, nice.
And she fell. And I just remember it like burning her face.
Oh no! Oh, because it just kept going, and she was on. Oh,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
She can get
I was
out of
just
it.
imagining it throwing a kid into the wall, and
No,
that's
she
funny.
fell, and so she was
But-
like on the wall, and then she just like fell back onto it, and it was like.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, Kovacs remembers that. Yeah, that was horrible. I remember being in the room.
As it happened?
Yeah,
Jesus Jones!
yeah.
You see, that would never have happened if the parents had just tied their child down.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying,
Yep.
man. But then I bet like kids are so resilient.
Oh no, Tyrus' buddy choked it up to his new finger. Oh, with the propeller of an RC plane. Wow. And it just like
intense.
swoop, like cut it right off. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's a hardcore RC plane.
it really is.
It's got like knives.
Drew back, but without the nail. Ooh,
Oh,
I
that's so weird.
don't like the thought of my fingers without fingernails.
And the
And
drones
I don't
have,
even
like,
like my
plastic.
fingernails.
Drones have like plastic propellers. I don't think they'd cut off your finger.
Totally.
You just get.
I'd get a fingernail tattooed onto my finger if I had one without a nail.
Just get a sticker. Sarah says this was back in the 90s. Yeah, that's crazy. Just just made them with knives back then.
Well,
Death machine. Pretty amazing. We can make an attempt at this.
Oh, at the Star Wars?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Sweet.
Well, we'll just keep talking as I keep trying.
Yeah, as you struggle and flail.
Exactly.
There was the fourth episode of Peacemaker just came out, and I cooled on the series a little bit with that one.
Oh yeah.
It's not a bad episode. It's just kind of boring. And I think it was the first episode that wasn't directed by James Gunn. Yeah. So that's if that's the future of all of them, I'm not.
Bench vice working on it. Oh, I remember blood shooting all over the wall and ceiling like in a horror movie.
That's cool.
Oh man, I have a really weird memory. Yeah, like a horror type memory. I remember of a kid in elementary school falling backwards off of like a railing that he was sitting on, and it was probably like a 5-foot fall, but he like landed on his head on the cement and he was just bleeding, and I remember his face covered in blood, his hands covered in blood.
That's what my in grade 1, they were repairing the bridge on our playground, so they took the bridge out and you just had to walk across, and I accidentally pushed a kid off and he broke his arm on it.
Holy shit.
And I saw that happen. That was
Well, yeah,
fucked
you
up. That was
saw it
nuts.
happen. You did it.
Well, I mean, I saw his arm fucked up on the ground.
Yeah, I hope so. He didn't just run away.
That's true. Well,
Skip
I never
away
got I never
humming.
got in trouble for it. No one knows it happened.
Well, that's because he didn't snitch you out.
He was in no position to know what happened because I think we were like playing tag or some bullshit.
Oh, right. He just kind of got knocked.
Yeah, but it's something that stuck with me for the rest of my life. So head wounds bleed like crazy. Yeah, ask Ric Flair.
Oh, yeah.
Dome you out to the lunch lady. Oh, dime me out to the lunch lady. Oh yeah, he was a snitch. I killed him. He's not around anymore.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever had a broken bone in my life.
Oh, yeah. I broke my collarbone twice.
Right. I suspect I broke my tailbone at one point, but I
Oh,
never
yeah.
actually confirmed it because there's nothing you can fucking do about it.
I'm gonna
I
dime you out
remember
to
everyone used to break their
you're gonna get dimed
collarbones
out
when they
to
went
the lunch
skiing.
lady by Cyrus Black. Say,
Oh yeah.
Grimpen pushed him. I saw it.
Give me some extra tater tots.
You know the ones I like.
I wish I had a lunch lady at some point in my life,
Yeah.
but no.
Had Mr. Hallows.
I don't think I ever knew it. I don't know anybody who had like an in-school lunch program growing up.
We did. Or in junior high we did. I mean high school we did.
Well, there was the cafeteria,
Yeah.
but yeah, but that wasn't like a lunch lady. That was
Yeah.
who was it that ran the cafeteria? It was Mr. Hallows,
Hallows,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
that's what I was just saying, yeah.
Good old Mr. Hallows.
I'm almost ready.
Yeah. It's gonna be some sweet, sweet Star Wars action.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is totally
I
gonna
just
be worth
I
it.
just know it. See if there's
Okay.
any
I do have to
exciting.
quickly go on just a break here.
Oh,
Because I'm just gonna go I'm gonna move the camera into position. Usually I have a second camera,
right.
but I don't today. But I do have a second microphone. Hopefully that works. So I also need to put you into that microphone. So it'll just
Put
take
me
a
into
couple
that.
seconds. Nice Ric Flair gift. Woo! We'll be right back
Woo!
with some Star Wars. Woo!
They need to make a Ric Flair game in
Enter the virtual drone.
We'll be totally ready to do VR next time we do it in like 3 months. Good luck, I believe. Oh, we didn't do one big thing because we're idiots. I should have parseced into you. Oh well, I'll just watch the delayed version. That's hilarious. Although it looks like it's showing no signal on stream. Oh, no, it's there. Never mind. It did show up after a minute. We're good. Wow. That that user agreement is only 47 pages long. It does look cool in VR. You should just read that whole thing. Here, I'm just gonna take my headphone out and I'll try listening to the stream for a minute. Uh, talkie.
Narrate path to chat.
I think it's. I can hear me no problem on the stream. I can't hear you very well on the stream. I can like almost not hear you at all.
I was muted. Aha.
Oh, that's why.
See? This is why we test. Now I should be good.
There you go. Now you sound great.
Hey, hurrah, hurrah. Hi, everybody. Again, if you didn't hear me before, sorry it took so long. This was hard to set up.
But worth it.
Oh, it's going to be totally worth it. After Alderaan is destroyed, pilots of the Rebel Alliance fight for galactic freedom.
Oh, no.
Meanwhile, fearless TIE pilots enforce the will of the Galactic Empire.
Do you get to be a TIE pilot, or are you a rebel?
By the way, we just found out Louis Anderson died.
Oh, yeah.
We're sad about it.
Yeah. Weird. Louis Anderson kind of just used to be the butt of jokes.
Oh,
like,
shit.
That was
I'm totally going to be Imperial.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be a bad guy. And Meatloaf, Cyrus Black says, yeah, it's been a bad day
and
for
Meatloaf, I know. Like, so many celebrities have died. It's like Betty White was holding the gates.
She was keeping them all safe.
Yeah.
Now that she's gone, everyone's fucked. Which, that's too bad for everyone else, I guess.
And maybe I'll beat this. I was thinking this was just a one-off thing, but...
I have no idea how long of a game... You might beat it right now, for all I know.
Yeah. This is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, what? It's gotta go...
Alderaan shows destruction.
Oh, it's got the Death Star in his chest. His heart is the Death Star.
He's like Tony Stark.
It's his arc reactor.
Cyrus says it's mostly comedians too this year, yeah, including Bob Saget. Yeah, there's been.
I know, so many.
Sidney Poitier, didn't he die?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do not rest until the destruction.
That's crazy.
I know. Like 2022 has just been like, yeah, merciless.
Yeah, totally. Like,
it's
none
coming
of them
for the
have been like
celebrities.
unbelievably tragic ones, thankfully. Well, except for that French guy. That's crazy. He was still super young.
Which one?
That French guy, that UEL. I don't know his last name. The guy who's in Moon Knight.
Yeah, that's the other crazy one. Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
I understood the survivors were in hiding.
Might be the comedy Highlander. Jerry Seinfeld's going around chopping off heads. What's the deal with there being only one? I would watch that show so quickly.
Do you understand that, Captain?
Perfectly.
That'd be so fun.
Dismissed.
I don't like that I just have to watch this. Oh no. God damn. Nothing is going right today. Where is my phone?
Oh, that's your phone ringing. Oh, man.
Way over there. Whatever.
What ring?
Everything ready, Lieutenant General.
Some days we just get to watch the world burn.
And you?
And
No
that
problem
is
with
this
the
one
refugees that the world will be
today.
destroyed?
During the Iskalon uprising, you taught me to ignore propaganda. They're traitors, not refugees, and will be dealt with accordingly.
I always can't handle how in a VR game they don't put you in the cutscenes a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I guess this is basically a game with a VR mode.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I did not know that. I thought it was all VR.
Army, Teresa.
I mean, like, well, because it's fully playable without VR.
I had no idea. That's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
We'll find out.
Interesting.
There's me.
Follow my lead.
That's you. You're
Yeah.
the fighter pilot.
So badass.
The convoy is out there.
Bad
I
something.
don't want to scare them off. Let's do this right.
Let's do it. What do I get to fly?
I hope it's similar to the No Man's Sky one where you've got
Whoa.
the throttle in one hand.
It's a sweet TIE fighter. Wow, this is cool.
That is cool. Do they look huge?
This thing looks huge. And they gotta look really small.
It's crazy.
Graphics pretty good. Whoa.
It looks nice here, where it's nice and simple.
Oh wait. Maybe it is move. Oh shit.
Oh man, that's better. But if
Absolutely.
the moves aren't charged,
I just expected it to tell me
oh yeah,
before that.
true.
Oh man,
Yeah.
just nothing is going right today.
That means our Monday stream is going to be fucking perfect, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's how this works. Maybe it's because we're being haunted by Louis Anderson and Meatloaf.
What's their problem with us?
I don't know. They're like, why aren't you doing a stream in honor of us?
Huh, but now, no, never mind.
Hmm.
They're not coming on. Like, the lights aren't on.
Oh, weird. That's very weird.
Whoa.
Begin pre-flight checks.
Oh,
Pilot, boot up your cockpit systems.
okay.
Understood.
Oh, yeah, never mind. It is controller.
It is. All right.
I'm so confused.
Perfect. I love controller.
All systems up and running.
I figured it would be just a controller.
Let's get a clean
I
load.
assumed controller, and
Yeah.
I would have just been pleasantly surprised if it was anything better.
Forward sensor online and tracking. Now, throttle up and deploy out of the hangar.
Whee!
5 seconds behind. I can't wait to hear what you went wee for.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Oh, that does look cool.
Yeah. Whoa.
That Star Destroyer looks great, actually, from the outside.
Yeah.
To deal with that convoy of sympathizers.
It's really dark in here. They don't have a lot of room.
In your cockpit?
Yeah, these TIE fighters, they're just, yeah. They're pretty tight. Wow, that's cool. We got a nice ceiling. Whoa! Flying under a Star Destroyer.
Prepping your Gazanti transport. Stand by.
Wish there was a way
Look at
for
that.
me to...
That's so cool. You can look up and out.
We'll do a quick pass of the
Oh, crazy.
controls.
That's sweet. We got our new TIE fighters with a sunroof.
Woo!
Pilot. Commodore
I tried to. Oh shit! Tried to fly through a thing. Wait, what?
It looked like it
Oh,
was
L1.
good.
that home with a toothbrush.
Woo!
Nicely.
Match my course and
What
speed.
planet are we orbiting around here?
Alderaan?
Alderaan.
We
Ooh,
don't want any collisions.
love Alderaan this time of
You
year.
don't want any collisions. Whoa!
From inside, you find out how big our Star Destroyers really are.
Careful.
Whoa.
Fly so close to the wall, there's no time to get careless.
Yeah, this looks really cool.
This is fun.
You're right, sir.
Oh, whoops! I tagged those guys.
School again.
Do you think the Death Star run is in this game in any fashion?
This is crazy. This really throws off your sense of what is up and down.
Huh. I think being in space does that.
Whoa!
It looks like someone is testing battle formations.
You're screaming along.
Yeah. Where is he? Has to.
Keep your distance, Helix.
I
Those edges run hard enough
figured
to
something.
vaporize a
Fine.
tie.
What?
I was just being annoyed that I can't full screen this and look at the chat at the same time. I have two windows open. I can't.
Sometimes the limits push back.
Actually, like, it wouldn't be hard for me to parsec.
Oh yeah? Then give me a second, because it would be way better for me. I don't know if Parsec is open on my end.
Stay in formation, pilot.
Stay in formation, pilot.
I've tried to connect to you whenever you can accept it.
Don't tell me what to do, man. Oh!
Oh,
I don't know what happened.
pilot destroyed. Oh, there we go. I see. Yeah, perfect. Just full screen it wherever that is.
Oh, there it is. Hey!
Nice. That is what I want to see.
Beep. Captain Javes. Maybe I just got too far away from him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I have to do the whole thing?
This is still tutorial.
Yeah, okay, I'll just do it right this time.
Rest of the fleet is back from Alistair.
Bald Mountain Gorillas shows up and asks, Steve Dangle or Steve Buscemi?
Sympathizers.
Who's Steve Dangle? Is that Officer Dangle from Reno 9/11?
Prepping your Gazanti transport. Stand by.
I don't even know.
No, Steve Dangle is the Maple Leafs guy. That's what I thought. He's the guy who fucking yells about the Maple Leafs on the internet.
Oh, the, what's his name?
Stay mobile. We don't want any collisions.
I know the actor's
Jeez.
name.
Steve Buscemi? No, Steve Dangle is, Tom Lennon is who
Tom
you're
Lennon,
thinking.
that's what I was trying to think.
Yeah, no, he's talking about the guy, he just is a guy who became the Maple Leaf YouTuber for Roger Sportsnet. It's weird. That Maple Leaf, he's so annoying. Steve Buscemi wins by virtue of being awesome as well.
Painting that hull with a toothbrush.
You're right, sir.
Like, I would take Steve Buscemi over most Steves, probably.
Yeah, it's true.
Very forthright.
He's a great Steve.
It's hard to beat. Yeah, Steve Buscemi.
It looks like someone is
Yeah, I can't think of a better one.
Steven Tyler?
No, no way. Not even close.
Getting close.
Keep your distance, Helix. Those engines run hot enough to vaporize
Stevie
the
Nicks.
Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
TIE pilots
Not as good as
Steve Miller
Steve Buscemi,
Band.
though.
Bill Mountain Gorilla says, yeah.
What?
Steve Miller Band is the best. Steve.
Oh, that is a good Steve.
all systems calibrated. And the fleet is in good shape.
There's gotta be some other Steves out there. Steve Martin's a pretty good one.
Oh, that's Steve.
Helix Squadron, head to the Gazaki
Steve
and go for
Harvey.
hyperspace jump.
Okay.
problem.
Steve Gutenberg. He's a pretty powerful Steve.
That's true. Not so much anymore.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bald Mountain says yeah, that's a very powerful Steve. Steve Harvey, Stephen Fry,
Oh, Stephen Fry's pretty good.
Steven Seagal.
Helix Squadron,
That's
There's
a
some good Steves out there. Steve Irwin, he's classic.
Still kind of going
Back to
with
Steve Ballmer.
still kind of going with
Developers.
Buscemi though.
They won't escape the
Buscemi, no one's better than Buscemi.
I
No
know.
one's
I
even
don't
really
think
got
I've heard a
close,
better
actually.
Steve. Whoa! I warped. All over the place. Oh, my mic's so weird.
Steve McQueen is a pretty cool Steve.
That is very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, he's up there with your Buscemi's. But yeah, it's just he's an unbeatable actor.
Alright, he seems really nice.
Yeah, that totally. And he's in so much good stuff. Steve Spielberg.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good, Steve.
Yeah. Bald Mountain Gorilla says Steven Seagal is the worst Steve. That's interesting.
Who's the worst
Steve?
Oh, who's
Steve
the worst
Seagal.
Steve?
If the refugees
Seagal.
are here, clearly they're not as innocent as they claim.
But
He's pretty bad Steve.
He's entertaining though.
That's true, but he's probably just awful.
He's so bad he's good.
Steve Carell.
Yeah. That's a good Steve.
Like, and then we're getting into like, does Steph Curry count as a Steve? Probably.
Your card is secure at least.
No.
No.
Interesting. There's a lot of cargo traffic today.
Steve Jobs.
Then our convoy might be
Okay, but then
among them.
if Steph Curry isn't a Steve, why is Stephen King Steve? Because their names are spelt the same way.
All cargo
Yeah,
vessels.
well,
This is
yeah,
Captain
but
James
it's you gotta have the Eve.
Prepare for immediate inspection.
It's all about sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Star Haven Station
Cyrus Black says Steven Sondheim. Are you saying he's the best Steve or the worst
If they
Steve?
cooperate, they'll be fine.
He's
What?
the most musical Steve.
Understood.
Is Steven Sondheim best or worst, Steve?
Sensor.
Which one he is?
I can't. This is why I wanted you in my ear. I can't quite hear you.
Oh yeah. Badod says try spinning. That's a good trick. Try spinning. I don't even know who Steve Wright is, but Cyrus Black says that's the worst Steve.
You mean spinning like this?
That looks like spinning.
Woo!
No refugees aboard.
I like it. Whoa!
Pilot, keep inspecting those ships.
Steve Wright is a radio personality according to Wikipedia, but Cyrus Black says he's a serial killer.
What?
Check that ship next.
I thought Stephen Wright was that like comedian that was like always talk like this. Or
I
is
don't
that
know.
a different? Who's that
That's-
guy?
I don't. The first Steve Wright that comes up is just some BBC or English radio personality. In the hip hop eponymous song, Jermaine from the Conchords talks about a Steve. That's gotta be the worst Steve. Hip hop eponymous. Oh yeah, here we go. Stephen Wright, the serial killer, also known as the Suffolk Strangler, or the Ipswich Ripper.
Oh,
Yeah.
terrorized Ipswich.
Hey, all these serial killers only kill sex workers.
Yeah.
Like, if you
There's-
want me to respect you as a killer, you should kill detectives. Like,
Yeah.
kill people who are trying to get you.
Exactly. It's just lazy.
Yeah.
I'm lost now. Jeez. Oh, there's that thing I'm supposed to scan. Okay. So stop. Got it.
Scan. Why are you inspecting cargo ships?
Check another ship.
I don't know.
Oh,
I took out my headphone.
oh yeah.
There. A ship's trying to
Do
flee
that.
from a simple inspection. We should teach them some manners.
Yes.
Yammering about Star Wars.
Systems online.
Tell me how to shoot already.
It'd be really cool if there was someone out there
Yeah,
who
that's a great sound.
that. Yeah.
Let's see if
I wish someone would make a VR game that is all the cool flight segments from all kinds of movies. Like imagine doing the part in Indiana Jones where you're in the plane with your dad and he's shooting Nazi planes down. That would be so cool.
That'd be great. A good like dogfighting game would be awesome.
Yeah. Cyrus Black says, "Oh man, did we say Steve Martin?" Yeah, he came up earlier. He's no Steve Buscemi. And Steve Harvey's not even close to a Steve Buscemi. Steve Harvey's just a guy who likes to make faces at people saying gross sex things.
out here, no one shoots unless they're
I can respect that hustle, but
even the Empire should know that.
Yeah, I knew that. Oh,
Steve Wozniak,
out
yeah.
of lasers. Lasers were okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
It actually looks among the best VR games we've seen.
Yeah, that's the
'Cause
thing.
A lot
It's
of the
pretty
surfaces
simple.
are
And
so
it's,
big,
yeah, it's pretty. It's
but
quite pretty. I kind of like No Man's Sky flying a little better.
did you have more control over your speed and stuff in No Man's
Shit.
Sky?
The defense capability is dropping. Keep going.
You're just tumbling through space.
Uh-oh, is there a turret here? Oh, God.
Actually, that kind of is accurate to the way X-Wings look, or not X-Wings, TIE Fighters look in Star Wars.
Yeah, totally.
Like, when they get fucked up, they just go skidding off through space in all kinds of directions.
Yeah. Oh, no. Gotta save myself.
Oh, yeah. Bald Mountain Gorilla's got the idea. A game in the vein of Star Wars Arcade, but including the Indiana Jones stuff, maybe some horror stuff like The Drop from the Nostromo and Aliens. That would be so fun. Like, there's gotta be cool flight things from all kinds of movies that people can put into it.
Oh, that's a turret right there. Gotcha.
Destroy the turrets.
Targets destroyed.
Fuck you, turrets.
That should do. Good shooting, pilot.
Nice. I made it.
Oh, you got all the turrets.
Captain James, I think I found where the refugees are hiding.
What is this power management? Like, is it actually your ship will get destroyed if you don't do it?
Oh no, it's just I can move power into my lasers to make them more powerful for a while.
Oh, okay.
But that's probably why I'm so hurt.
Right. Just put all your points into lasers.
Where is it? Ooh.
We've got enemy activity.
Pilots down. We have rebel X-Wings on sensors.
Whoa, damn it.
Good. Drive these Imperials off my station. They must be protecting the convoy.
Oh, turn
Defend
around.
yourselves if necessary. I'll look for the refugees.
I thought I was totally supposed to go in there.
It looked like it. I guess you're only going to be going to places they specifically tell you to.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
The enemy ships are so quick.
Enemy shields, some Star Wars shields. Ah, okay. Okay. You're aiming. Ah, I see. Man. Whoa.
It looks like you're in like a futuristic city, but you're just upside down in space, aren't you?
Oh.
Oh man.
Man,
Dude,
this is
everything disappears around you and then a hand comes up.
this is a lot.
Captain James, I think I found where the refugees are hiding. On our way. Pilot with me.
Whoa.
That sun is pretty fucking cool too.
Yeah.
Just a big hit of fire.
What?
We've got enemy activity.
Just blow up your allies. What dog
Pilots
fights?
down. We have rebel X-wings on sensors.
Whoa. Did you just stop in front of me?
Imperials off my
This
station.
is a sneaky tactic.
They must be protecting the convoy. Defend yourselves if necessary.
I hope you get to the point in this game where you can use the force within your ship like they do in some of the movies.
Wait, what, sorry?
Where like Luke uses the force to fuck up other ships as they're flying. by.
That would be awesome, yeah.
Target down.
Got one!
Rebel down.
Uh,
Whoa. This is crazy.
it really is. It's almost too fast.
A little bit.
Or are you just going really fast? Is that what's happening?
That's part of it too, yeah.
Right.
This scrim.
Enemy is down.
Because anytime you're close to people, it's just fucking screaming by.
Whoa. I'm not totally sure how you're supposed to get people off of you, except for doing like crazy maneuvers.
Oh yeah. Do a barrel roll.
Whoa! Or just fly to the ground.
Yeah.
Out of ammo.
Need that.
Being followed.
I like the way that the windshield gets cracked as you go too. It looks really nice.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even notice it. Just
Very
looking through it.
realistic looking almost. Realistic's not the word with Star Wars, but
Rebel down.
Oh,
That's half the rebel scum destroyed.
rebel scum.
oh, that's my favorite Star Wars line.
I hate. Them rebel
Hate all
scum.
that fucking rebel scum.
Such a mess.
Welcome to space. That's the way it is.
All that rebel scum.
That's right. They spill it everywhere.
There's always. I remember
Enemy is down.
there was a website, like a Star Wars website,
Yeah.
called Rebel Scum. just looked like Rebels Come.
It definitely, yeah. But I mean, that's probably also a website.
Just a different, yeah, it's just not
Captain
.com.
James, I think I found where the
A
refugees
different
are
dot
hiding.
something is a totally different website.
Yeah.
Pilot with me.
.zone.
It's all the sexiest websites are .zone.
Rebelscome.pizza.
We've got enemy activity.
.gov.
Pilots down. We have rebel X-wings on sensors.
Good. Drive these Imperials off my station. They must be
Yeah, that'd be awesome to play
protected
like Indiana
defend
Jones
yourselves if necessary.
scenes.
I'll look
Be
for the
super
refugees.
There is still that Indiana Jones game coming, isn't there?
Oh yeah, made by the Bullet.
The Machine Games.
Yeah.
There was a big, like, infographic of Microsoft Studios now that they have Activision.
I saw that
like,
too. Yeah.
What project everyone's working on. There's so much going on there. It's crazy.
Oh, I didn't see that. What project everybody's working on?
A lot of it is, like, unannounced projects. Let me see if I can find it again.
Right.
Like, there's so many that are, like, Project Alexis and Project Beta and, like, who knows
Right.
what it is.
Ran into him.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Got him.
Now I obviously can't find it, so that's cool.
Rebel down.
Cool.
Lasers need to recharge.
And then it sounds like most of the Activision stuff is going to remain multi-platform, so that's fine.
I think for a while.
Right.
It's kind of like how Bethesda games are still PS5 exclusive right now.
Yeah.
I think eventually Microsoft's going to start.
I mean, they'd be smart to.
Yeah.
Unless they can convince Sony to let them put Game Pass on PlayStation. It's not hilarious.
Enemy is down.
Here, I found the infographic. Let's see what we've got. But yeah, most of them, it's just unannounced projects.
But like the Respawn is part of that, right?
This script.
Yeah, it's in the Activision section.
Like that's pretty cool.
Oh wait, no, I don't think they are.
Oh really?
Wait, who owns Respawn?
Yeah, maybe EA.
Blast, rebels.
I think I did see a thing that Infinity Ward teased another single-player based sci-fi first-person shooter that looked a lot like Titanfall, I guess.
Interesting.
That was like mobility-based. And,
Yeah, I love that. I love Titanfall 2 is so much fun.
Big time.
Rebel down.
Oh yeah, they're owned by EA still. So yeah, Respawn is. Yeah. Then within Microsoft, they've got 343, which is working on Halo and unannounced Halo stuff. They've got the Coalition, which is Gears.
Being followed.
They've got 2 studios working on Forza shit. They've got Rare. They've got Ninja Theory. They've got the Initiative, which is the Perfect Dark people
Oh right.
doing that new Perfect Dark.
I don't know how to get guys
Mojang.
off of my back.
Do you have like mines or anything you can leave behind you as you fly?
You know, the best thing I can do is just like flip around. It seems, but that's always a little dangerous.
And it's so easy to get disoriented. And like Double Fine is in here, but it just says multiple unannounced projects. 'Cause
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah, they basically just announced that they're not doing a big project next.
Enemy is down.
Oh, I prefer that to I prefer a bunch of little stuff to a big one, anyways.
I'd rather them just keep making sequels to the best games.
Just the Psychonauts.
Just, well, yeah, make another Psychonauts, but also make, I'd love to see Brutal Legend. And,
Yeah. Well, now that they can make a new Guitar Hero, they can make Brutal Legend with all the music from Guitar Hero.
that would actually be great. Whoa! I flew right through his explosion.
I'm taking heavy fire.
Forming up.
Yeah, they own so much shit. But then, like, you get to the bottom, and it's the stuff that they got into Activision, and Treyarch is working on Call of Duty, Infinity Ward is working on Call of Duty,
Right.
Raven is working on Call of Duty, Sledgehammer is working on Call of Duty, Hide and Moon is working on Call of Duty, Beanox is working on Call of Duty, and then there's Toys for Bob, which does Spyro, and Blizzard. That's all that Activision is.
Yeah.
But then, some of those studios that are doing Call of Duty now are... They made some incredible stuff in the past.
Right, and they, like, I don't even know if it was because of the Microsoft buyout, but Activision even said they're wondering if they should not release a Call of Duty every year anymore.
They shouldn't, absolutely.
So maybe some of those studios will get a chance to work on other stuff.
Yeah. Old Mountain Gorillas says Double Fine haven't made a bad game. I bet there's a bad game in there.
Yeah, I think it's always enjoyable.
Iron Brigade wasn't very enjoyable, but it would have been good if I had someone else to play it with.
I never tried that one.
That one,
There's a few
yeah.
that I've never tried. Whoa, whoa. Psychonauts 2 was so good. Just make more Psychonauts.
Stacking was good.
It's one of the best premises ever.
I bet none of us have played Sesame Street Once Upon a Monster. That one looked cool, though, actually. That was the one that was Kinect-based, wasn't it?
Yeah, and so there was another one, like Double
Kinect
Fine
Adventure
Party
or whatever.
Time or something.
Yeah, there were two of those.
I remember, didn't you
Happy
have
Action
those?
Theater is what it was called.
Right.
Yeah.
Or we played them on a demo or something?
Maybe? Something
Mash
like that?
any button.
I think the cave isn't very good.
I think it's good.
It's okay.
I don't know, it's pretty solid. It's really funny. Cool puzzles. That's the thing, I'm not a big point and click person, so
No.
all our point and click games I'm not crazy about.
Same with
acknowledge
Broken
that they're
Age.
good.
That one was very uninteresting to me.
I never played part 2. I really should, because I liked part 1.
That hack and slash always looked really cool. I never played that.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
That was the one that was like a Zelda game, but you would hack enemies.
Yeah. What?
Rad is pretty not great.
I never played it, but yeah, it doesn't look that great.
It's just you can tell they liked playing roguelikes, and they're like, well, why can't we do it? And they just kind of copy a bunch of stuff, but Double Fine coat of paint on it, and it's just. But I'm a lot more cynical than you, so.
Interesting. I think I'm like not supposed to shoot this guy so much because it takes power away from my engines.
Oh.
And I'm chasing him.
So should you not even be shooting him at all?
I think I can spare some power.
Right.
Imperial Squadron, this is refugee convoy Hope of Eldera. We have families aboard. I'm here to help, convoy leader. No time to explain. Just get out of this tunnel. I wish you'd seen things my way. Goodbye, Teresa.
Got away.
You didn't shoot him enough times. That was your problem all along.
Fun ships. Bugs.
Bald Mountain says Headlander was good. Or, no, Headlander, yeah, it was good. I didn't play Headlander.
Me
at
neither. That always looked good to me though.
all. I remember Stacking was really good.
Yeah, that looks really weird. I never played. That's the thing. I just didn't play many of those smaller games.
Right.
Costume Quest. I'm still. Yeah, we played through a bit of it on Halloween. That's the most I've played of it.
Totally. That's the weird. At that point, I was definitely playing more Double Fine than you were. I was way more into them
Yeah.
at the time.
Oh yeah. Whoa. I'm this guy now.
When it was after the fact that you played Psychonauts, right? Well after it came out, wasn't it?
A decent amount, but I like the 360 wasn't out.
Right.
Echo leader here. Admiral, any luck pinpointing that distress call?
Hopefully. You may need to get creative.
It's awesome.
Make
Oh, is that
your
Akbar?
signals are in good
I think
shape.
so.
Oh, that's great. It's a trap.
Echo, prepare for systems check.
I don't know what
Coming
that was
back around,
actually.
Squadron, on me.
One of those squid
Looked
guys.
like
So much for a quiet
Calamari. They're named calamari, those
Starting
things.
systems check.
The species.
Sure.
They're actually called calamari?
Yeah, it's something. I think Mon calamari? Something like that.
That almost seems racist, except they're aliens.
Yeah, like who named them?
That's insane.
Sounds like we named them.
If we're up against a Star Destroyer, we'll need maneuverability.
Fast and nimble. Got it.
Oh, calamari. That's horrible.
Weapons look good.
They'll look better when we're shooting down ties.
I see.
Double check shields.
Right. We might need to hold out a while.
Systems check complete. In formation.
Echo 3, matching formation.
Echo 2 standing by. Echo 5 standing by. Don't bump into me.
Okay, Squadron. Anyone low on missiles needs to stock up now. Head to the U-Wing for resupply.
Oh yeah. Tell you resupply.
Get all those bullets back.
Let's fly into the giant
Okay.
wrench.
Good.
That's how you do repairs in space.
Has verified the distress call.
Those things are just floating around in space.
Seems dangerous. The rebels could just come in there and steal them.
Distress call.
Time to go.
Echo Squadron.
I think that's way up there. That's cool.
What's up, Tiny? Tiny has arrived.
Hey,
Half the fleet's away.
How's it going?
we're shooting space things. Oh,
yeah,
that
Vance
feels
is
cool.
just tumbling through space.
Imperials don't rest. We can't either.
Yeah, this ship's not quite as cool.
No? Not classic?
Oh, it's classic, but it's not. I like this. I like flying the TIE fighter more.
Yeah.
Whoa, hello.
Admiral.
I would assume the other level you'd want to do is the trench run. It's got to be in here somewhere, isn't it?
Probably you'd think so, yeah.
Echo Squadron, transfer all power to engines. Head below the Star Destroyer and wait for my signal. It's risky, but flying
Did,
fast
I
and
did.
close to the Star Destroyer's hull should get us to the other side safely. Steady. Hold.
I've been so busy recently. Just like one thing after another.
Now, fire all
The worst.
boost thrusters.
Gotta go back to work. Oh, look at that
Echo 5, wait, you're too...
What?
boost. Oh, wow. Just annihilated me.
Admiral.
You do seem pretty fragile once you get, like, caught for a
They
moment.
shouldn't, yeah, like fly over top
Bad
of
guys
me.
between us and them.
Echo Squadron, transfer all power to engines. Head below the Star Destroyer and wait for my signal.
Oh, I'm supposed to go below it.
It's risky, but flying fast and close to the Star Destroyer's hull should get us to the other side safely. Steady. Hold.
Hold.
Now, fire all boost thrusters.
Go, 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 go,
Echo
go,
5,
go,
wait,
go.
you're too... Damn it, 5. Squadron, focus. We are not losing anyone else.
Whoa. Seems like a dumb idea.
Formation. Capital ships are moving in.
There's no such thing as dumb ideas.
Rebel Alliance forces. The convoy needs support.
Wait, that was an Imperial transmission on an open channel.
He's going so much quicker.
I know, I don't think you can catch up to him.
I'm glad someone
Oh,
heard my distress call. I couldn't hold
Don't
up
like
those tanks
that.
any longer.
Who are you? A defector?
if you'll take me. Call me
They
Linda.
have to go. Oh, I
I'll
can't.
explain
I
later.
forgot her name
Fine.
again.
Help me push
The
these
drag
fighters back.
queen.
Echo 4, leave that quasar for now.
She's like a
Focus
comedian.
on the ties.
I mean, most of them are comedians.
Those ties.
But like that's her main thing. It's like stand up. I think.
Right. Is it Jimbo?
No.
Is it... I don't know, I can't think of any others off the top of my head that are like comedians first. Bendelacram?
No.
That would be a big deal if it was him.
But that's good for a sound check right after this.
That's exciting.
Defend the convoy before it's too late.
And someone named Lunchbox? Seems like there's a Lunchbox.
What?
That's a good name for a drag queen. Lunchbox.
I couldn't let the Empire destroy more innocents from Alderaan.
Honestly, that seems like one of the best parts about being a drag queen is coming up with a sweet name.
Yeah.
You could say that.
Whoa.
Yeah. One less Imperial scum.
What time is it anyway?
It is 2:09,
Okay.
You're on my tail?
so you can
Good looking out.
pull yourself out of the Matrix whenever you want.
Yeah, exactly. I'll do it after this mission. Whoa. Finally got away from this guy.
Enemy intercepted.
Good enough for me. Done.
That's how they go. Keep pushing.
I like the interior of this. Is this an X-Wing you're in now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like the interior of it more than the TIE Fighter.
It's got more cool stuff to look at, for sure.
Yeah. It
Oh,
also
really?
just looks like a fancy version of the inside of Rogue Squadron or what have you. Rogue Squadron's good.
Glad you're here.
Bald Mountain Gorillas changed the subject of conversation to: is Tiny Observer tiny in the physical sense, or are her observations tiny?
Oh. Well,
That's tough. I think at least small in the physical sense.
yeah, but then wouldn't that make all your observations tiny?
Oh, but
Or
a
can
small
you have
person
big
can't have big
observations as a tiny
observations?
person?
I don't know.
Anybody
As a
ever
small
hear the
people
Randy
can
Newman song? Short people? Have you, Tiny?
No. Oh, maybe Tiny has. It appeals to me.
I think I played it for you once.
Oh, I don't remember anything.
It's pretty brutal.
Uh-huh.
Prep your fight.
A brutal Randy Newman song?
Yeah.
Echo
He
Squadron.
can be very
He
mean.
gets too.
Position and escort
He
these
gets real
transports.
real in that song.
I'm right
He's just
beside you.
insanely mean to short people. And I think he's pretty short, so.
He does have kind of short energy.
Exactly.
Echo leader reports you're willing to defect
Maybe Randy Newman shouldn't throw stones.
and able. And keep assisting
his own
Echo
kind?
Squadron.
At his own kind, yeah. 'Cause, a short person might come to him and
Like
I don't know.
the first lyrics are short people have no reason to live.
wow, that's
Yeah.
hardcore.
Yeah.
Squadron, there's a quasar bearing
Huh.
down on the convoy.
Is it a? I wonder what his angle is for that song.
It's just about how horrible short people are.
They're not that bad.
They tell great big lies. They're like giant liars in this song. They're just
You think short people per capita tell more lies than tall people?
burn Randy Newman.
No, Echo 2's gone.
That Randy.
Reinforcements are here.
Tiny says she's crying in short people now. Randy Newman is broken her.
It's a
Don't
joke.
worry, no one respects Randy Newman. Oh wait.
And then, because he made a lot of people mad with that song too.
Oh, well, it is like. I wonder if he was trying to make a point that you shouldn't just make music to be hateful or something.
Well,
Sounds
and
like
just that, like, it's yeah, kind of. And it's just like a ridiculous thing to hate somebody for.
It's totally true.
Makes no sense.
No way. Bald Mountain Gorilla has now died in the chat. Oh my god.
Oh
Because
no.
Tiny was crying. Drama occurring.
It's crying and dying.
Don't worry. We appreciate everyone entirely not based on their size on our channel.
Who, us?
Yeah. We are not going to differentiate based on your size.
No,
Unless you're
look
one of
at
those
you.
people who's made of liquid. I hate those fuckers made of
You're
liquid.
freakishly big. Like, your head
Yeah, we don't...
is like the size of like a.
But I'm not going to discriminate based on the size of other people.
Bigger than a beach ball.
Wow. A pretty small beach ball.
Yeah. What's standard size for a beach ball?
That's a great question. Like, basketball, these sports. Wow, that was awesome.
What?
Oh, I just realized I was watching the behind version of it, where a ship seemed to crash into another ship right in front of your face.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Huh, looked great.
I'm not saying
It
things.
says not all of us are 7 feet tall, Grimpen. And we're not ethereal like a monster, Bad Bald Mountain Gorilla says. Well, I'm not ethereal. I'm very ethereal. But I am tall.
That's all the ties down.
It's falling apart. You're so ethereal.
I think tall people and short people have to work together to take down all the normal sized people out there.
Mid-range people?
Yeah,
Just have extremes.
the average people, yeah.
And then over time, we just have like freakishly tall people and freakishly short people.
And the world would be way cooler as a result of it.
And everyone would have to
We'd have-
marry one of the opposites.
We'd have way better basketball players and way better jockeys in the
Yeah,
world.
exactly.
Like, yeah.
Bring the convoy and men in here to a safer position.
Whoa.
We're on it.
Admiral, I know how this Imperial fleet operates. I can tell they're prepping their capital ships for an attack right now.
I really can't handle having two videos of you up here. I find I'm always watching the one that's behind, even though I have access to one that is live.
Heading towards a Star Destroyer. Again, facing its turrets this time.
It's okay, our fleet's coming. Well, not fast enough.
Fleet is now at your location. Echo Squadron, keep the convoy safe while the
Oh, I just got a really gross case of hiccups.
Oh, man.
Oh, alright, Bald Mountain's changing the subject of conversation one more time
Oh, man.
to how many poops?
How many poops?
How many poops? Do you mean like how many nuggets in a single poop? Or
how
many poops
regular?
in a dick? Or...
Damn it! Whoa! Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Keep the radar focused on us, not the convoy.
Starting
another attack run. The Raiders lost shields.
I
I
don't know.
think between 1 and 3.
A day?
This is our chance.
Yeah, or nuggets per poop,
We're wearing them
Oh.
depending on what you got. Yeah,
Yes.
I think 1 to 3 is a good
I remember
number.
being fascinated. I shouldn't bring this up, but with the idea of whether you stand to wipe or sit.
Everyone's fascinated by how I wipe my butt. I don't get
How
it.
you wipe
I
your
don't
butt?
get it. I stand to wipe my butt.
You do?
I'm a stander, absolutely.
I used to be, and then I was like, wait, no, sitting's way better.
Then you gotta put your hands so close to the toilet. That's
What?
full of your poop water.
Well,
Like,
you
it's,
just flush the toilet.
also, I'm way taller, and me squatting like that above a toilet, like it's such a low squat to be in to wipe from a squat for me is tough.
You don't squat, you do shift.
Then you're absolutely putting your hand right by the bowl.
No,
of poop.
no,
Absolutely.
no.
Not interested.
Not that close.
Not interested. Tiny says 1 or 2 a day. There you go. Yeah, that seems to be the classic amount. I know people, like my parents when I was young would be like, "Oh, I only go poo twice a week."
Oh,
And I always thought that sounded really unhealthy.
Yeah.
But I've continued to meet people who say they go so rarely that I just don't get it.
Interesting.
If I pooped twice a week, it would be the apocalypse during those.
Alright, I'm done with this. It's fun. Maybe
That's
I'll play more of
fair.
it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I always liked, I think it was Kumail Nanjiani had a bit about how when he was a kid he wanted to have a perfect diet where his body used every piece of the food he ate so he would make no poop.
Right. He just hated pooping so much.
He just hated pooping so much.
Yeah.
And I can kind of get that. If I could cut pooping out of my life, I would be way into it.
Yeah, exactly. No no waste.
Yeah. But realistically, your body would just have to find a new way to purge its waste.
I guess. Stupid.
Stupid. Oh, it's super stupid.
We'll be right back. And we're gonna play some Spelunky. We're gonna squeeze in some Spelunky.
We'll probably do a run, because that's about how long it'll take.
Perfect. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
5 o'clock at the flagpole. Be there. Now it's my turn. Now you're playing with power. You think you know power? This is power. Back off. Get your own sandwich. I'm gonna eat it. Shooting. Adventure.
Arcade.
Racing.
Multiplayer madness!
Oh, hi. We made it. First try, every try.
What?
You're unmuted.
Oh boy. I can't remember. Did I send you an invite?
Yeah, I think so.
Doing it again.
I got it. Spelunking. Welcome.
Tiny says, whatever, pooping is great. Bald Mountain had a friend that tried that. He ended up getting sick, had a fear of pooping, not sure why. I definitely, growing up, had a fear of public bathrooms. And when I went to summer camp, I didn't poop for an entire week.
Oh, wow.
But I was fine. It made me into the man you see before you today.
Man, that must have been tough.
I don't remember it being tough, but it probably was. Whoa, we're so fast! Holy
It's all
shit.
just based on fear.
Okay, it's been a while.
I know. Spelunky's always is super fast. Oh, weird. And I knew we just go in separate screens. Can you jump?
Well,
on
and
them?
I've done terribly so far. So this first run might be practice, it turns out. Because boy, oh
I'm
boy,
not doing too bad.
I've already gotten hit twice.
I've gotten hit 0.
Yeah, you're the spelunker. Hey! You whipped me. Remember, if you go up to spikes, if you walk through them, you can, as long as you don't land on them. Well,
Yeah, Tiny says that must have been uncomfortable.
it was awful. Well,
Yeah.
no, that was the same summer camp where I got injured in the cave, too.
Oh, God. So you were...
Yeah.
Oh, how late was it in?
It was probably on, like, the fourth day that we went to the... Or third or fourth day that we
Oh,
went
no,
caving.
so you're just full of poop and stuck in the cave.
So I already had to go to the bathroom. But hey!
Oh, man. I'm surprised you didn't shit your pants.
It's true. I still have... In my adult life, I don't think I've shat myself.
No, I don't think I have either.
You know it's going to happen someday
You
when
think
I'm,
I
like,
would? Yeah,
old,
I probably remember
but...
it. Yeah, no. Yeah, but it'll happen. I'll be older when it happens.
Yeah.
I've known adults too do it. They shit their pants.
Yeah. Oh! Fuck, I'm dead. There was a spider in that jar.
Oh, you're a hilarious ghost. Hey!
With the cool pompadour.
You can poof on me? What's going on here?
I think we need a key for it, probably? Yeah. Ah! Let's see if I can go and help somehow.
Oh, Bald Mountain has long runs on a trail, and oops, that wasn't a fart. Oh no.
I've definitely sharted in my adult life,
God.
but I've not shit myself.
And then you were just in the middle of the... like,
There's that torch you can grab. I think that's for something, maybe? I don't fucking know. It's down end attack to pick stuff up. Well then.
Oh, there's some gold in there.
This is our practice run. It doesn't count.
Alright, I got a fiery torch now.
I don't know what you can do with this fiery torch either.
Is that all just a dead end, basically? Sacrifice.
If we're all lucky enough to get old, it will happen, Tiny says. Yeah.
It's just, yeah. You just, you get born and you shit your pants, and then you
die.
learn not to shit your pants. And you get old and you shit your pants again.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to deal with that snake. Can I blow gold off the ledge? Uh-oh, you gotta get to the exit. Oh no, you're dead. No, you're not dead. The Jost is coming. I'll try and blow him away.
Fight. Ghost fight.
Some of Spelunky feels at its best when you're going as fast as you fucking can.
Yeah, it definitely feels right. Like
Yeah.
So, oh shit.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, I hate
But
that.
that's the thing. It's so designed to just fuck you if you ever go as fast as you can,
Yeah,
too.
exactly. So Prince of Persia.
Oh no! Oh! I mean, I'm fine.
Tiny says, hopefully it was more of a square, but Baldo goes, it was kind of a plop. It was awkward getting back in the car and not wanting to fully sit down. Yeah, that's rough.
The moment that happened to me, I'd start carrying a second pair of underwear with me places. Don't jump through there. Oh, I was gonna say I was gonna drop this. Protect you.
Oh.
Hey! You gonna try and get that pup? I don't know how we would.
No, I don't know either. I'm just trying to kind of go a different way than you, so we don't bump into each other. Oh!
Oh, you died? Oh shit!
Dead.
Your ghost is awesome looking, though.
Like a punching glove just came out of nowhere.
Oh, here you are.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, we missed that key.
I don't know how to get it.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I used all my spelunking tools. Watch out, this is gonna have a fist. Yep.
That's what killed me last time.
Oh, that pit got me. Just the store. I don't know what any items are yet. Oh, you gonna get the pup?
What does he do again?
If we bring him through the exit, you get an extra hit point.
How do I get back?
Triangle or Y to throw up
right.
your ninja rope.
Right. I always forget there's other things. Oh. No, I don't have ninja ropes.
Okay, here, let me come and let you down. Or maybe I can do a ninja.
Hey, Ben Monster. How's
There
it
we go.
going?
We were just talking about poop.
We were just talking about poop. Oh, no. I slapped him.
It's fine. He can take a slapping. I think we missed the chest for this key, though.
Hmm.
But that's fine. Who needs a chest?
Yeah, we were talking. Ball Mountain Gorillas brought up how many poops. And it was, yeah.
Watch out for that spider.
Look at this guy. He's sleeping.
Ah, why would you do that to him, then?
He doesn't die?
He will after a bit, but I don't think you can kill him further when he's asleep. There's a turkey on the other side of this door.
Wow. Oh, what? Oh,
Oh, you're dead again?
Yep. It was like a arrow.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So
I'm
the-
taking the turkey. Oh no, I can't take the turkey in here with me. Damn it!
Ben Monster says the turkey is the best. You can ride him. You ride him?
Whoa!
I missed
Okay.
it.
I killed myself.
All right.
I was doing science. I had to find out what happened.
Cool.
Alright, I have to try and get to the exit with this pup. That's my goal.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Which way did you go?
Right.
Is it a safe way down?
Spider in the jar. Oh. Yep. There's a safe way. A safe way down. I'm
Oh, good, because
barely
you set off the arrow traps. That's why it's safe.
Oh. I'm dead again.
Oh no!
Ride the turkey, says
Oh
Tiny.
no! He got me too!
Ride the turkey.
What? He was like stuck in an attack loop.
It's a deadly snake.
Uh-oh, skeleton. This is where you come for professional levels.
Now I'm just getting sloppy, yeah.
Oh, I'm dead.
Not that I was ever good at Spelunky, but
the two of us beat Spelunky 1 together.
we did, yeah.
And I got the real ending of Spelunky 1 once too.
I don't even notice these spiders.
Oh man, apparently I was able to ride the turkey.
Yeah, that's what I
missed
said.
that.
I
Damn
told
it.
you to.
Oh yeah, I was tilting at that point.
Yeah, you're too into that turkey. Looking deeply into its eyes. Damn it.
I got this bat. Oh, the bat got me! Nothing over there. Oh, that's not what I meant to do with my bomb.
Damn it. That was stupid.
I just got a diamond and that sent the
no.
ghost after us. Oh no!
That wasn't fair. Tiny says the art is
Oh
super
man, are we
cute,
gonna
though.
beat the...
Yeah, that's the thing.
What do you think the furthest level we'll be able to reach today is?
Oh.
I'm gonna say like...
Oh!
I just got nuked!
Annihilated there.
I still have 1 hit left, we're okay.
That's the thing about this game, Tiny. It's like adorable characters that just die over and over and over and over again.
I rode the turkey for a second!
Oh, we couldn't see it.
I'll do it again.
Wait.
Oh no! Then the mole came up!
Oh, there we go.
Like,
Yeah,
the
right the
turkey
turkey. Oh, it just goes crazy,
No.
though.
Yeah, it just goes crazy and it's stuck in that pit, so it's not the best turkey there. I just killed a spider with the dog. No! And then the dog killed himself on the spikes.
I just have
I
to
feel
know.
terrible.
I just have to expect a monster to be in everything. Hey, I got a compass.
Absolute. That's the Spelunky way. Oh, it just pulls you out when I get to the end.
Yeah, that's nice. Ride it
That is handy.
until it loves you, says Ben Monster. Oh, hearts will appear. It's easy to stay on it for long enough.
Oh.
That's the trick with love.
Can I sacrifice pants here on the sacrificial stand? Oh, this is cool. If you knock this guy out, I can put him on the blood sacrifice thing. And then if you knock here, let me kill this turkey.
Look, he loves me.
I'm gonna sacrifice it. What's it gonna do with
We're in
its
love.
hearts?
Now I can control him and hit people with his face.
Alright, fine. Then I'm gonna go sacrifice the dog. Yes! I got bouncy shoes for sacrificing the dog.
Nice.
You've got your turkey friend, I've got my bouncy shoes. I'm dead.
No, your bouncy shoes couldn't save you. Oh, and he can fly.
Oh, the turkey can fly?
Yeah. You can double
All
jump
my
and then,
stuff is over there.
and then fly. Oh, shit.
Oh, man. You can pick that up by pushing down and attack, I think, on the compass.
No, I already have
Oh,
it.
you can't. You already have a compass. Weird. Take your turkey with you.
You gotta get out of here, turkey.
Uh-oh. That arrow trap is gonna send an arrow after you if you don't. Oh, no!
What a move. Oh, poor turkey. He's just
Yeah, that's
dying.
what I was saying. Oh, no, too. He got fucked.
Oh.
Poor turkey. Alright, this time we got it.
Poor turkey meister.
Fuck me. Oh.
Oh no, can I not get him now? Nice.
Oh, you got the dog?
Yeah.
I went a different way. that is, I'm a little bit trapped.
Oh no! Oh god!
Oh, good. Good
Nice.
stuff. I was trapped, so that was perfect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, hey, there's the door.
Nice.
So I just poor folks can't even breathe, and now we're riding one. They work for us.
What do we got here?
Oh god!
I bought myself a freeze ray, because why not?
Aw, treat yourself.
Why not? We're
Oh.
not gonna beat this game. I may as well spend the money. There we go.
Nice. Now we're rolling.
Watch out for that. Oh yeah, there's
With
nice
doors.
webs in the way. That's perfect. Oh, here's the turkey for you if you want it.
Nice, turkey pal. Love me, love me, love me, love me. What the hell is this? Baby guy.
Frank's hired hands shop.
Irezorn.
Oh no! I'm getting killed by the. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Let's go save him, turkey. Oh, those things are deadly.
Yep, he killed me.
We don't want anything to do with that guy. Oh, but
I
now-
lost my gun.
Oh,
The gun
no.
is up there if you want to go
I
get a
know,
gun, but I
now
doubt you can have.
to.
I doubt you can have the turkey and the gun at the same time, though.
What was that? You just
I
threw
don't know. You
He
just.
threw your corpse at me and killed.
Oh no!
Wow, you like that?
What the hell? Oh,
Corpse
Ben wants
thrower.
more fucking cursing.
Fucking corpse throwers.
Oh wait, I can knock you off the bird with my breath. That's crazy.
5 minutes on the clock.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh fuck!
Oh man, I blew that jar off a ledge, and there's a ghost jar in each level that summons the ghost. It turns out.
Oh fuck! Fuck! God damn! Cocksucker
Don't-
ghost. There's a motherfucker in here.
Oh fuckwit! How'd you wake up already?
Damn it! Oh, what the? It's like a dung factory.
Yeah, that's where they make the poop.
Yeah. For us. Make our poop.
Fuck yeah! Another level.
Oh,
in
there's the
books.
ghost jar. I see it.
I caught the dog.
Shit gobblers.
All right. Damn.
Gum
What
pinchers.
if we can make that jump?
Oh,
Looks
totally.
so makeable.
Totally you can. Yeah.
Yeah. Ah!
It was just yeah, a bunch of clit slime.
Fuck. Alright. Where to next? Oh, fuck.
I guess I
I hate these spiders once they're on the loose.
money. Parachute.
Oh, you
No,
went to
I don't
Xander's.
want that shit.
Welcome to Xander's.
That's the worst goddamn selection I've ever seen,
That's,
Xander.
that door has the treasure chest in it. Oh, can you get the key?
Yeah.
Can you get the key back up to where I am? Because the chest is in here.
Oh god! Ah! I threw the key and it hit me in the head and it hurt me.
Oh, man. Yeah, and there's the chest. I don't know what's going to happen.
Fucking key. This is the best channel point ever. And we also have this book that is creative cursing. It just makes random
Really
combinations.
curses. Absolutely. You got to
A
open this
dildo
chest
muncher.
before the ghost comes. Open
Oh
the
shit! I was thinking about dildo
The
monsters.
chest is right here.
Oh,
Oh, it's the Wadget Eye.
the widget.
That's a thing you have to do to get the right ending in the first game, so I don't know what the
shit.
fuck it's for in this one. Alright.
That's just one of the parts, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a million steps. Alright, this is the furthest we've made it so far.
You mother packers.
Yes! How do I make it love me?
Oh, fucking turkey. Oh, fucking arrow. Straight in my balls.
It shot you in the balls?
Yeah.
Oh, there was another turkey here for us, too.
Fuck.
I can't... There we go.
Fuck.
Oh, no! I sacrificed my turkey.
You can sacrifice him like Yoshi?
No, I didn't sacrifice. I thought I sacrificed my turkey. It just fell asleep. Alright.
I just saw your picture. I'm gonna post it on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, it's a caving adventure.
What the fuck is on your head?
It's a caving helmet, but it also looks a little bit like a fire helmet.
Or like, yeah, just a couple socks.
Could be a couple socks.
Like wind socks. Big poops, baby. Whoa, hey, thank you so much, Ball Mountain Gorillas. Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
Mother,
Fuck
what?
yeah.
This is tiny.
Fucking turkey! Ah, are you ready to come back? I
Place
found
is a fucking cooch farm.
I found your corpse on the cooch farm.
Was there any? Oh, I'm probably covered in meat fungus.
All right, I'm bringing you back. Welcome back to the cooch farm.
Cooch farm.
Oh God, there's something big down here.
It's gonna be our reality show that we're the hosts of. Whoa! He's angry. I'm gonna throw a bomb at him.
Ah! He killed me. So
I
you
don't have any bombs. Ay!
Oh no!
Fuck,
Oh,
Mountain
no.
is so generous. He's the shit, the goddamniest pussy diddler I've ever seen.
All right, our goal for before the show ends today is to get past the 3rd level.
We can do that.
Don't go
Gotta
that
be
way.
really
There's an
fucking
arrow.
careful. Ah! Oh no! Ball Mountain Gorillas is blocked the word "the." That's the last time we can say
Oh
it.
no!
Oh, but we can stop swearing.
Fuck that!
5 minutes. We haven't.
Oh no! Oh, we gotta get out of here. I opened the ghost jar.
We said the word. Oh! We need to figure out. We were just talking about this earlier. Oh god.
Nice.
I think before. Oh man, that's too hard. What our punishment needs to be.
Oh fuck, you're dead?
If we fail a challenge.
Oh,
We
you have
don't
to
know.
kiss a bug.
I wish. We had a jar of bugs we could pull out of.
That'd be amazing. Except for having to have just a jar of bugs
Who
around.
said
That'd be a little spooky. All right,
You're getting
let's
like
go crazy.
double- You have to kiss 2 bugs. You have to kiss a bug and its mother.
Oh, even better. Oh, okay, so the ghost jar, if we grab it, we can take it to the end of the level and then smash it and then get the thing before the ghost comes.
I've done this so many times.
Alright. Oh, there's a new person on this floor.
Oh!
Oh, I'm fucked. Wait, I'm not fucked. Let's do
5
this.
push-ups is tiny about. That's the tricky thing though, you won't be able to see it. Like, you can't move the camera.
This guy's looking for turkeys.
Oh! There's one.
I brought you a turkey. Oh,
I'm
no.
all for 5 push-ups. I'll just do
I'm
it,
all for 4 push-ups.
and you can
Huh.
just
Alright.
go with the honor system. I'll just say I did 5 push-ups. And I'll
Oh,
do
yeah.
5 push-ups, I mean, as well.
What's down here? Oh no! I demolished the shop!
Oh no. They unhappy with you?
Probably. Let's see.
Oh, Shiny says, or we could split them and do 6 push-ups. No, that's the thing. If if only one of us screws up, the other one doesn't.
Fuck me! Fuck my life! Oh, fuck. I had done so good.
Yeah.
I just brought the money and the dog to the exit, and then I died a dingus move. You're back.
I know, but I'm just finishing up this post here.
Okay.
Okay. Let's say I have to do 5 push-ups already. But if I screw it up again, another 5.
Hey! You bastard!
I didn't think you were gonna go down there.
Oh man, I was going to get the ghost jar. Well, there you go. I broke the ghost jar.
Oh no! Oh.
Oh man, this game, more than the first, it feels like you can really screw over your player.
Yeah, if your friend.
Oh, look, I can...
You can blow him away.
Just like I did his preconceptions of me.
Like the fat kid. Ass-kicking fat kid.
He's an ass-kicking ghost man.
Fucking spider. Oh god.
Get up!
Yeah!
Alright.
Tiny has many more ideas. Let's hear more.
Yeah.
Punishment ideas.
CBT chair. That's where this is leading, I think. Oh!
Andy?
You're gonna have to use your bombs to get out of here.
Oh shit. Oh,
It's if you push down and bomb at the same time, you just drop it at your feet.
I see.
Oh, what an unlucky skeleton.
Die,
Okay, I can hold it back.
die.
Oh!
Oh, I hate those things. I almost said it.
Damn it! Oh no! Alright, this is the run.
Oh, we could say the again. Phew. Okay, I only have to do 5
Okay, hold on.
push-ups.
Don't go down there yet. I'm gonna disarm this trap. Nice. Wow, I just found a lot of money. That guy was just carrying a pot. Oi!
You love something. Oh,
Fuck!
I hate
What?
these
No!
things.
All of my health! We were both at full health up until that point.
Hey, Madon says, how was the Star Wars? Pretty good. I got,
Yeah.
it made me play as an
I'm
X-Wing
dead.
after the TIE Fighter.
Goddamn spider in that pot.
And that was pretty fun. I'm looking for turkeys. Want to
Yeah.
help? How many turkeys
You
does he
killed.
need?
You killed a bunch of rebels. Come.
Yeah, we do that. No, but then it made me play as the Rebels come.
I couldn't get this turkey out of this pit when I was playing.
I think we're supposed to bring turkeys in.
Into the pit. I see.
Oh, you died?
I'm dead. Yeah. There's a dead turkey down there. I think most of the turkeys died too.
Oh, shit.
Alright. This is level 3.
Oh!
Oh, never mind. Damn it.
Oh, and you were right there, too.
Oh, it's so brutal.
Oh!
Ouch.
Yeah, I liked being the TIE Fighter better than the X-Wing.
That guy's a jerk.
Wow, I didn't even know you could do that. I like whipped myself off a ledge.
Wow. It's impressive.
No, right?
There we go. I'm gonna take my friend's corpse with me.
But it says, have we seen Hitman VR coming to PC? We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah,
actually.
people supposedly don't like it very much.
Yeah, it's apparently rough. We actually
reasons.
played Hitman PSVR on PlayStation.
Decent amount you played.
Yeah, I played like 3 or 4 levels. They were hilarious. Ooh.
Hey, I'm gonna rescue you.
Oh right, remember
All right.
we did you beat Hitman 1 and then I would play Hitman 1 through in VR. It was really quickly.
Yeah.
And then we did the same thing for 2 and 3. And they were fun, but they're not great. They're not like actual VR
Right.
games.
All right.
Yeah,
This
and
is
then
level
that was
3.
the
We
thing.
just
Like,
gotta-
it was a fun mode on the one I played on the PlayStation, and then it sounded like this update they were gonna do was gonna just expand on it,
Damn
and make
it!
way cooler. But I don't know. People are mad. Apparently they had to close the Reddit, the Hitman Reddit.
Yeah, because people were
It's too
abusing
toxic.
mods and
Yeah.
crazy. It's like people can't handle things. Can't handle social situations.
Yeah.
All right, I got the ghost jar with me.
Ooh. Oh, the dog took the hit.
Okay. There's an arrow trap there. Go!
Whoa.
Nice. Hey, we beat level 3.
Hey, we're awesome.
All right.
Oh yeah,
That was us
that's-
accomplishing
me
our
too,
goal
I
for
know.
the day.
There's just so much, like, really. It's like, I guess it's really buggy and stuff, but it's like, whatever. You don't need to freak out about it.
Yeah, who cares enough about a video game to freak out about that
Exactly.
kind of
Actually, go to the developers and mods.
thing?
and stuff
Beyond
and be like,
going, oh, I'm
"You-"
disappointed by
Yeah,
this.
exactly. Like, oh, that's too bad. Hopefully they fix it.
Fuck, I was doing so good and I just lost all my health.
Nice.
Here's this asshole again.
Oh shit. We gotta fight him.
No! I threw a bomb at him. It didn't...
Can't handle social situations. Me after 2020, says Tiny. I know, me too. It's been weird.
Fuck
Oh
me!
man. Like, I work so
Well, at least we
few
accomplished our goal.
times now, so every time I work, it's weird again.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, we gotta go pretty soon here. I can probably do a few more minutes. I have like 1 or 2 more runs.
Sure. 1 or 2 more runs is 1 or 2 more minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
It's Tina Burner. That's the drag queen.
oh, Tina Burner. Oh, she liked to dress up like a firefighter.
Oh,
She's very orange and yellow. Very orange and yellow.
cool.
And, yeah. He used to date Ross Matthews. That's exciting. If you need any more Tina Burner
Whoa,
trivia.
That's hot. Gossip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Come to
man,
Grimpen
it's
Gaming for
snowing
your
now.
hot drag goss. We can't go down this hole because there's an arrow trap. Here we go.
It's snowing now, though. Oh, I didn't even
I
notice.
just tried to disable
I
the
know. I
arrow
never
trap.
noticed them at all.
It's what's gonna kill you in real life too.
Hey, Green Rabbit's here. Oh, if he's here to correct you.
Oh,
Graham
yeah.
Norton is who Tina Burner.
Oh, it was
dated.
Graham Norton. You're right. Yeah, I knew it was one
Spread
of
the right gossip at least.
I
says
knew it was a
Green Rabbit.
judge, which made it extra scandalous feeling. It would have also been way more exciting if it was Ross Matthews, because Ross Matthews is way cooler than Graham Norton. I just got a great item.
Am I farting?
There you are. Uh-oh, watch out!
Ah! As soon as I come back.
I warned you with 0 seconds left. Come on. Now I have ass kicking fat kid stuck in my head.
Oh, I should get that in my head.
Learn from a video
Oh,
game.
fat kid, what have you done?
He's turned our preconceptions inside out. Oh, Green Rabbit wants to play next time we play this. Totally.
Oh, for sure.
This would be a fun one. Although, I bet if you're good at this game, it's even more frustrating than playing Sea of Thieves with us.
Well, we just have to stay out of his way.
Let him get to the exit. Ah!
Exactly.
That that arrow killed me and broke the ghost jar.
All right, one more.
One more run. This is the run. We're gonna beat it this
Oh
time.
God. All right.
Nice.
Take it.
You just gotta always have a rock or a skull with you to break those skull traps.
Green Rabbit says he's pretty
Or
good
not
at
the skull
platformers,
traps.
but hasn't played much of this one. Oh yeah, well and it is all about the rules.
But the rules seem to be pretty much the same as they were in the first.
Oh yeah,
There's
but
just more
I
of
never
them.
played it enough, really.
Right.
Oh,
He's got a fucking
I still
parachute
don't.
we took
I
a hit
never
for.
noticed these arrow things ever.
Oh, that spider's.
I know he's being a real.
Oh, there's the poop factory again. Here, you can have the turkey. Oh, I get a turkey too.
Whoa. Oh,
Bat!
bash it. Nice job, turkey.
Alright, this is a much cooler run now.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully we run into that guy who wants turkeys now.
Yeah, but he's probably just gonna eat them.
That's okay. Damn.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
Oh, man.
No turkey could save us.
Oh, what a disaster.
Oh, I'm not swear.
My plan here is to beat this run now that we're not watching. Oh, I'm dead pretty much already.
Okay, camera's a little too high up, but that's okay.
That's fine. Nobody minds.
I
Yeah.
played Celeste. I liked it.
Yeah, you played a lot more Celeste than me.
Yeah, I beat it. Except then there was like a secret ending, and I was trying to beat that, and that was a nightmare.
I think Celeste is like Hollow Knight, where in order to get the real ending, you have to do so much insane bullshit for crazy people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Ben Monster. Thanks for coming, hanging out with us. That was a super fun show.
It was wild. It was a real comedy of errors for the first bit.
Yeah,
but-
sorry about all those breaks. I'm amazed we got it going at all.
True.
I didn't think we'd
We
play any Star
recovered it.
Wars.
Now we're the best ever again.
Exactly. And we'll play more Star Wars, more Spelunky, more Jet Set Radio, more Resident Evil Village, and a couple other
yeah.
games next week that we don't know
I need to
yet.
come up with a new fucking game to play to
Yeah.
completion.
It's exciting.
Oh my god.
Thanks so much, Tiny. Thanks so much, Green Rabbit. Thanks for giving away the sub, Bald Mountain Gorillas. Thanks, Badod.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else we got?
Thanks,
Oh,
everybody.
Cyrus Black.
Oh yeah, thanks Cyrus Black, and thanks to the ass-kicking fat kid.
And Kovacs as well.
And Kovacs. Wow, there's too many thanks.
I know. You're all so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Well, we'll be back on Monday. I might do some streaming over the weekend.
Oh.
Maybe not. I'm pretty busy.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll see you all there. Amazing.
Hopefully.
Oh, fake kid. What have you done?
You're a